We start with daily chart. We want to see how we can look at the chart, whether we can get the reversal or not. Anyway, as we can see, we have been within this down move, and since the price was within this correction, we mentioned we can expect the price drop. And the only thing is right now we want to see whether the price can break this 0.67 or not. Because if the price retests the previous low, which is somewhere around 0.67, if the price cannot break any reversal from there, we can look for buy. This is the where we're looking for. All right, but if the price break the 67, then we can expect the price drop to the previous this zone, which is a previous correction somewhere around the zero point 0.4. That's why if you wants to look for trade from now, if you get any reversal, any trade setup based on lower time frame, we take the trade. But the first things we need to know whether the price can break the 67 or not. Simply we cannot buy, because if there is a breakout of the 67 and if the price drop to the previous zone, which is we're referring to this correction, then we can expect to be within this down move for long term. Okay, and we have this line since long time ago, and now want to see whether we can look for the reversal or not. And if we move to forward chart, as we can see based on forward chart, we have the divergence. But one thing I need to highlight here, this kind of the divergence within the down move when the market is bear, when we are in the bear market, it doesn't give us an indication for the reversal as a long term. Okay, that's mean any divergence we can, it can give us a deeper correction for continuation similar to any of this, and even deeper correction similar to deep, I mean more deeper correction similar to what we get here. That's why if you wants to look for trade, any trade is a short-term trade. But the only things right now, if the price can drop to the 67, if the price cannot break the 67, any trade for buy will take it. And even right now we have a divergence. Okay, but based on forward chart, we don't have any trade setup. And one thing I need to highlight here, if there is any reversal, that's mean if the price give us a reversal, mostly we can expect to be a sharp move. Then what I suggest here, if you want to look for trade, for example, right now we can put our entry above here, which is somewhere around the 80, 0.8. Okay, because if there is a reversal as a sharp move, at least we are in the trade, within the trade. I'm not suggesting to put our entry above desktop. I will suggest to put our entry above here. Because as I mentioned, for this kind of the movement, if there is a reversal, sometimes we can get the reversal as a sharp move. Even we cannot get the trade set up, because mostly we need to see the reversal as a sharp move flag, we take the trade. Maybe we don't get it. If we get, we take the trade. But if we don't, as I mentioned, maybe we don't get it, that's why we prefer to put our entry above here. If the price start to give us a deeper correction here, it give us one more drop, then we shift this one and we put it above the previous desktop if we get a correction here. Okay, and the only way right now is to put our entry above here, and what we want, if there is, in case there is a reversal as a sharp move, at least we are within the trade. But if the price tag we see is not moving within the first or second hours, we take out the trade. Okay, and as I mentioned again, we are looking for the breakout of the 67. If the price cannot break the 67, any reversal can turn to a sharp move. That's why we need to be quite careful, and if we get any trade for buy, we will take it and we start to manage it. But simply without the trade setup, we are not going to look for buy. For example, right now, buying with right now, I won't suggest it, because if there is a continuation, as I mentioned, based on the daily chart, if there is a breakout of the 67, 0.67, still we can expect the price even drop to 0.4. That means we will be within the down move for long term. Okay, in this case, from now we try to follow the chart. If I see any update, any trade setup can give us an indication for long term and even better trade in terms of the risk and reward, I will share. Thanks.